My name is Dr. Alabi Salihu Ahmed. I am a lecturer at the Department of Politics and Governance, Kwara State University, Malete. Because I've come to realize in recent time the rate at which Muslim scholars have conflicts among themselves on issues that can ordinarily settled, it's becoming alarming. The whole thing became fueled because of the social media, because a lot of them use that platform to ventilate and to react to response to some of the allegations, and even lots of scholars that ordinarily would not even look up to their elder ones, somebody who would have taught them, maybe they are in school or when they are grown up. But because of the social media, they can sit in the comfort of their room and send messages across, which is becoming alarming and is becoming messy for some of us who are students of conflict and peace resolution. Politics go along with economic benefits. Most of the scholars that got involved in politics, some did not just do it for doing sake, because there are a lot of economic benefits that follows it. A lot of them became wealthy. They receive car gifts from the governors, from political appointees. Some received annual Hajj and Umrah. Some, because of their involvement, got employment in the federal parastatals in juicy areas for their wards, for their wives, and for their relatives. So that alone also encouraged a lot of them who are not even part of it, that they also want to be part of it, and because of that, a lot of them got involved in it. Another factors that I've identified through research is inadequate knowledge of dawah. The dawah is one thing that is not meant for everybody, just like in academics in the Western system. Not every brilliant student are meant to be a teacher. The teachers, if you want to be a teacher, apart from being a brilliant student, you also underwent or undergo a lot of training so that you become experts. Have also discovered through research that there has been a lot of affiliation with foreign institutions, foreign organizations. I'll give you an example. For some of the scholars that have gone to school for the advanced learning in Mecca, for example, majority of them, upon their return, the type of Islam they practice is far different from what is known to these environments. A lot of them target Salafiyya. Some call it Wahhabiyya. Some call it Al-Sunnah, because they believe that over there, some other factors responsible for the type of Islam that has been practiced in the Arab world. Um, Historically, Sufism in Africa has been one of the pivotal agents that pilot the affairs of Islam, and because of that, a lot of scholars that champion the spread of Islam in Africa have realized that some of their culture and some of the tradition in Africa were closely related with that of Sufi culture, the culture of multiple wives, the culture of encouraging people to use their local power in support of what they are doing. So because of that, Sufism were able to get access to African and Nigerian at large on a very high speed because of what they see as a similarity. So it's not difficult for some of the adherents of traditional worship that embrace Islam in the early day of the introduction of Islam in Africa. This actually became a source of conflict between the local scholars and the returning scholars. They believe the returning scholars are playing the card of the East They have championed the reformation of Islam that has taken place in Arab world. That is the reason why the scholarship has been extended to Africa in the first place, because we want us to embrace the type of Islam that you have come from. In the same vein, we also seen scholars that return from Arab world that became so active. I would call it active in the sense that some of the strategy that was deployed to spread their Islam is questionable in terms of their utterances. They lack the wisdom and the respect the people of African is known for. Even if you have a beautiful message to pass, when you see an elderly person, you must respect them, irrespective of the age, irrespective of how brilliant, how holy you are. Respect is something the African people valued so much. But unfortunately, some of the scholars were using a very harsh languages, and the method of their dawah was tagged radical to some extent. So because of that, there have been a lot of frequent and reoccurring conflicts and interface between the two groups, the returning scholars and the traditional scholars. All of this together formed my ideas to venture into what I call my journey into my PhD, which I chose and was later accepted and championed the research on the analysis of conflict among Muslim scholars in the Emirates. The conference is scheduled to take place on the 19th of November at Peace Hotel, the Peace Hotel, Tanker Road, Ilorin. And we have a lot of scholars that are coming. Virtually all the Islamic organizations have been invited. We've invited the traditional rulers, which who we believe are always involved in resolving conflicts that emanate in their locals, in their environments. And they should also be known and they should be exposed to reasons why scholars have issues. Through this the conference, they will get to know why they have differences.